Hey everybody, High Mileage Rider here, and today we are going to start episode 8, which will be the cleaning of the rear wheel before we get the tire changed, and I'll give you a little look-see at where the bike is at so far. So here's the wheel. It is just as pitted and dirty and ugly looking as the front one was. Hopefully we can work the same kind of magic. And here is what the bike looks like in the position it's in. So the carb has been redone and the bike is running beautifully. The timing belts have been done, coolant has been done, fluids have been done. He's currently doing the rear brakes. He's done the front already. All the hoses are good. We do unfortunately need a rear master cylinder rebuild kit because there is no pedal for the rear, and I just ordered that today. It'll be here by next week on Thursday. God loves Honda parts. I did also have to order a couple of these indicators, one for each side, because the mounting bracket on the back, as you can see, is broken. So, no other major surprises. The bike runs really good. It'll only get better as the compression in that one cylinder gets better. So the plan is I'm going to take the wheel today after I clean it, get a new tire put on it, bring it back in on Sunday. He will then put that on, put the whole back end together. Next week when the rear master cylinder rebuild kit comes in, we will bring that here. I will then pick up the front wheel and we will put a new front tire on there. He's hoping to have this done riding and out of here in 14 days before he goes on holidays. Okay. Let's flip this camera rack. So nothing too much out of the ordinary, what we expected, you know, getting a 30-year-old bike working, but one that hasn't run in 20 years. Darren has been awesome to deal with, great at letting me know everything that's going on. Yeah, so that's about it. We'll let you see the finished product of the rear wheel when we're done. Okay, so here we are after cleaning the rear wheel, and there's how she turned out. Took about 3.5 to 4 hours to clean this wheel. It is much more pitted than the front wheel, so while it is shiny, it is definitely not as nice looking as the front, but you know what? It's good enough for me. It's on the rear. You're never going to see it anyways. So I'm here at Riverside Yamaha Suzzuki. Gonna drop the tire off and the wheel to get the new Dunlop Elite 4 on. And I almost forgot to put in, but I'll insert here that we also put the super brace on the bike while we were at Darren's garage. Okay, so while the bike was here, we put the super brace on. Let's just see a picture of it. It was just taking this chrome off. 2 of these long bolts on opposite sides to thread through and hold it while you undo the other bolts. And then a little bit of Loctite and torque them down. It actually did take 10 minutes as they advertised. Okay, so since getting back from Riverside with the new tire on the rear wheel, Darren has replaced the wheel bearings, mounted that wheel on the bike, and then took the front wheel off, dropped it off with me today. I will insert a picture here. So this is the front wheel with the new Dunlop Elite 4 on it, and I'm taking it back to him tomorrow. He's already put the new wheel bearings into the front wheel, so he just has to mount that wheel, rebuild the rear master cylinder, because that was why we had no rear brake pedal at all. And the last thing then is to fire up the air compressor and see if it works. If it works, we're good to go. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to buy a set of progressive shocks, probably off of Dennis Kirk. They're about $250 for the set, and I can install those myself. Either way, I should be able to ride the bike home next week. He wants to have it out of his shop by July 15th when he goes on holidays, and he's essentially done everything else on the bike. And I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to the next video after this, because it will be with me going for a first ride on my $500 Goldwing. It's been a fun journey so far. We're not quite done yet, so I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, it's looking really good. Very excited to ride the bike. Anyways, we will see you in episode 9, which will be me riding the Goldwing.